come from a upwardly mobile middle class family. My father was a preacher, had his first heart attack at 29 years old. Um, so again, from an early age, man, I developed intimacy and relationship with God because in my mind, my prayers was what was keeping my father alive. And
Mm.
so when I would hear preaching, man, it would stir something inside of this little 5-year-old kid, man, and I would be moved to tears. I would be just intellectually stimulated in a way that, again, was beyond explanation. But then when I start to partner my father's sickness with the church's need to silence me, it became the perfect storm for me to select to never serve this God again. And so,
Wow.
man, I ran to the streets, this upwardly mobile, middle class young man. Uh, man, I was acting out, man, wilding out because I'm from the east side of Detroit. And so it had everything that I needed, every part of the recipe that was needed for me to become a dude from the streets. And so, man, it's in that space, man, that, man, I went as far left as somebody could get. I didn't just go to the foreign country, man. I was not the prodigal son. I was just the prodigy of the devil. And so,
Wow.
man, I'm the example of God's grace. And man, I never, ever deny that God has a grace that can reach to the lowest place in any person's life. That's why my ministry is so diverse, and that's why it has the composite, the makeup that it does, is because I know how far God had to reach to find me. And so if God didn't give up on me, I can't give up on nobody else.
Gotcha. So this started at 5. What? How long did this go on? To what age before you
Man,
started
to
to
19,
19?
man. Yeah,
And then what happened?
19.
Then what happened? What brought you back? What turned you around?
Wilding out, man, deep in the streets, man, living my life in a space that was counter to everything that I knew and everything that my mother and father reared me to be. Again, man, I wanted to get as far away from God as I could. I wanted to be so dirty that He couldn't clean me. I wanted to be so far that He couldn't reach me. I wanted to be so gone that He couldn't grab me.